look like misses. The crowd goes wild. The crowd goes wild. They needed that. It's a good run. Good run. It's being held down. They're all offside.
Play league or what?
Push the winger out of the way. They brought down. Last tackle coming up. Half time.
All right, Play League or what? It's that time of the week where we catch up with our man from the CIRL. Kia ora.
Yeah, kia ora.
What's happening, Mata? How you feeling?
Oh, awesome. One round to go before we head to the playoffs. Feeling fantastic.
Hey, pump the brakes.
Pump the brakes, guys.
We're not talking about next week just yet, but we're almost there. Let's do a wrap up of our weekend's action. Round 9?
Round 9, week 9.
Yep. Okay, let's go. Let's start with the youngies.
Yes, so week 9 last weekend, we saw an unbelievable weekend in Titikaveka, home of the Bulldogs. Firstly, congratulations to the Titikaveka committee, execs, Papa Ants, President Api. You did a fantastic job. Place was packed, kai everywhere. Thank you very much on behalf of everybody. And let's get to the results. So last Friday, we saw a special match, a girls under 16 mixed match. These girls have been training every Friday for the last 7 or 8 weeks and are new to the game. They had a little run out, 12 minutes each half. Score was 8-0 to the mixed red team, but that's not important. What was important was they got out there and had their first taste.
How are they doing? Are they doing like a country and sort of town thing, or
Nah,
or just whatever?
Just a mixed.
You go that way. You go that way.
You go that way.
Okay, all good.
And really fantastic.
Ma'ine Tueporo.
That's the one, Maine Tuiporo, and big congratulations to Willie and Mene. They've been organising this program, and thank you girls. You started on your rugby league journey, and it was a pleasure to see. And then following that, we had our men's Premier Grade matchup. Home team Bulldogs versus the Avachu Eels. And final score, Avachu 32, Bulldogs 14.
Do you remember the halftime score?
Yes, the halftime score, Bulldogs 10, Avachu 6.
What?
What the?
Get out of here.
Turn it up, Bulldogs.
Get out of here. So again, if it was a 40-minute game,
Yeah.
Bulldogs won.
Yeah, would have won it. But it's the usual story with the Bulldogs, 40, 50 minutes.
The potential's there, man.
The potential's there. Yeah.
Bulldogs, just, what are we saying again? Fitness?
Fitness.
Or what? Discipline? No.
Nah, it's just hanging that fitness the second 40 minutes with the top teams like Avachu.
So that's fixable.
It's fixable.
That's fixable.
Yeah.
Tell you what, I've got some footage. Let's break to it right now.
Here's the Eels on the attack. Beautiful through the hands. Look at the conditions. Oh, big man. Awesome. Bulldogs. Through the hands.
So some very nice attacking footage there. You did mention the conditions. We should note that the week prior just bucketed down with rain, and it was very patchy. It was interesting because some parts of the field were beautiful, and
Yes.
some of them looked like a swimming pool. So well done. I don't know if that was part of the strategy,
Could have been
Mata.
strategy.
I mean, it works both ways, right?
Yeah.
It can be part of your strategy as to where you kick your ball, where you do your runs, or where you don't do your runs. So at the end of the day, great battle, and our Avachu Eels were victorious.
Holding
So
on.
let's move on to the Saturday action.
Yes, Saturday action, our under 14s. Panthers 34, Sea Eagles 14.
Okay. Okay.
These two have been battling it out every week.
Yeah, well, Tipapa have been dominating, I believe. But it's the same old story. You got to win the finals.
Gotta win the
right,
finals.
you can win
every week if you want.
Yeah, you can win every week, but you got to win the finals. I just want to put that out to the boys.
Yeah.
They might be getting a little bit too cocky, maybe a little bit confident. So keep in there. There's only 2 teams for those of you who don't know. But the fact that they turn up and they smash it out,
Just hang in there, boys. Hang in there.
good on them.
Next match was under 16s. Sea Eagles 40, Panthers 6.
Ouch.
Yeah, that's a big score.
Bit of a slide.
Yeah. We had Lady Panthers versus Lady Bears, and the Lady Panthers 14, Lady Bears 6. Not too bad actually. Just a quick note on this match: the Lady Bears came to play. They really took it to the Panthers. Organized, structured. They had their sets going, multiple sets. But the one thing that separated these two teams, the Lady Panthers defense. Very aggressive. 2-3 in the tackle, driving them back constantly. So well done to both teams. Fantastic match.
It looked a little closer than that scoreline, to be
Yeah.
honest. I thought it was only like 2 points in it. That was the intensity of the game. So well done to the girls.
Well done, girls.
And well done to the Panthers. And if Mata's talking about your defense like that, then it must have been good.
It was very impressive. Goal line defense, just driving them back. It really breaks your spirit when you get smashed like that. Final match last Saturday was an absolute blockbuster. We had the Tupapa Panthers men's premier team versus the Sea Eagles. Final score, Panthers 18, Sea Eagles 18.
All right, pump the brakes. Pump the brakes. We're going to talk about that because there's a bit of drama.
Yes.
There was drama that happened at the end of that game, but just hold 5 there, Mata.
Yeah.
Let's break to some footage.
Panthers set play off the scrum. It's 2. Eagles on the attack, through the hands. Try time in the corner.
Beautiful.
Crowd goes wild. I think the cameraman was too excited.
Yeah. Tupapa were dominating. They were just having try after try after try, and no gloating, no in-your-face stuff. They were just all about business. I was actually quite impressed. What kind of let them down was the goal kicking, right? So they had 4 tries in a row.
Yes.
None of them were converted. So that, we all know that 4 times 4 is what? 16, right? So that left the scoreline 16. Once the Sea Eagles started getting some momentum and they scored their first try and converted it, it was 16-6. Just off 1 try. So it felt like it was a lot, in grasp. I guess it just goes to show how important those kicks are. Can't leave those points on the table. Now I'm going to pass it over to you, Mata, to finish it off, because that ending was... You could have wrote a movie about that.
We could have wrote a movie. It's going to be a movie one day. But yeah, fantastic call, bro. The kicks count. It seemed like Tupapa was ahead by 30 points, but the kicks weren't going over. They had all the possession, all the territory, all the tries. Second 40, yeah, we saw the Eagles. This team has a lot of heart. They dig deep and deeper, and they actually hit the front with a few minutes to go. So it was 18-16 to the Eagles, and Panthers coughed up position maybe 20 meters out, and a penalty was conceded by the Eagles, and the Panthers got it over to tie the game right on full time, 18-all.
It was full-time 18-all?
Yes.
And no golden point.
Yes.
I was kind of waiting for the next 5,
Yes,
but,
yes.
So it was like, what now? And everyone started shaking hands. Started coming in for the group hug, It's like, oh, okay, so that's it.
Nah.
So there's no golden point. A draw is a draw.
Yeah, during the regular rounds.
Okay.
Yeah, but during the playoffs and
They
finals,
have to have a winner,
Yeah,
right?
we've got to get a winner.
Okay. So points-wise, they just share the
share the
share the money.
Yeah, share the money.
Okay. There you go. Didn't know
and
that.
sad by both teams.
So congratulations to both teams.
hell of a game.
You'd have to congratulate the Sea Eagles from coming back from 16-0 to coming to ending it 18-all?
18-all.
Yeah. And from memory, the Sea Eagles were up 18-16 with like 30 seconds to go. There was I'm going to say the word controversial. There was a controversial call right on on full time,
Yes.
and I think the play went. Tupapa knocked the ball on.
Yes.
Seagulls came in with a shoulder, no hands.
Yeah.
Penalty was awarded to Tupapa. Penalty kick was available. They
took
bonged it
the
over,
points. Yep.
and it then remained 18-0. Am I
Exactly
right?
right.
What a movie!
What a movie.
So it was knock on.
It was a knock on.
Shoulder.
Yeah.
No. Right. So it was all those emotions that all happened within a space of 30 seconds. So
The Eagles just needed to pick up the ball and run out a set. It would have been over. But there was some sliding, there was some tackling, and penalty was conceded. But that's why we love the game.
Anyway, well done to the boys. They're both winners.
Both winners, guys.
And then both not losers. That's a key part. One more thing.
Yes.
We've got some special mentions.
Yes, our special mentions this week in our men's division, MVP, Captain Josh Motu from the Avachu Eels, outstanding leadership there, defence, attack, and also special mention, that's our man, Danny Toa again from the Eagles. He's up every week, special mention,
Yes.
Dan the man.
Mm-hmm.
And in our women's grade, MVP, June Willie. Very impressive player. Very strong, very hard to put down. And mention Kiana Sortua for the Lady Panthers at hooker. Well done, guys.
Well done, and Daniel's making a habit of getting a special mention, and he's just that good. And well done to the girls. You made Mata's top 10 or top 5.
Top list. So once again, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, this weekend it's mini mods first up. And this weekend we're heading to Nukupure Park in Ngatangia. Don't forget, 6 years old to 12 years old, bring the kids, and we'll be starting at 12 o'clock this week. So come on down, have some fun, and learn some skills.
Alrighty, so you got your Friday action with the Ma'ine Tueporo, and then you've also got the mini mods happening on Saturday as well.
Yes.
Now let's get to the meat of the burger.
Yes!
Okay, let's go to next week's draw.
Okay, so we are entering week 10 here. This is the final regular week. Next week the playoffs start, so we'll be in Muri this Friday. And just like last Friday, we get another taste of the girls mixed A versus girls mixed B at 4:30. Yep, that's another enjoyment. 12 minutes each half, and then followed by our premier men's match, which sees the host. Oh no, not the host. We're gonna see the Bears versus the Bulldogs. Ooh, that'll be a good game actually. Yeah, go boys. Let's get it on.
So both will be playing on neutral ground out
Yes.
there on the east side in Muri. So it'll be a great match.
It'll be a great match. And it'll be a big match because I think that's the Bulldogs' last match this season. They might not have been in, might not make the playoffs, the top 4.
Ooh, spoiler alert.
Spoiler alert.
But if they win, does it change the
Nah,
the narrative?
I don't think so. Still too far away.
Okay, well
But
let's
they're
go.
gonna give it all. They're gonna give it their all this week, guys.
Okay, come on Bulldogs.
Yeah.
Let's go get another W. Finish on a high.
Finish on a high. And then on to Saturday, under 14s action at 2:15. Panthers versus Sea Eagles. Yep, there's our two lovely friends from the 14s.
Okay, so that's 2:15. 2:15.
And under 16s, we actually have a playoff match this week. Under 16s, it's 1 versus 2. Panthers versus Sea Eagles at 3:15. The winner goes straight to the grand final, and the loser will play the third place Bears in a few weeks, as the under 16s have some commitments next week.
Okay, so the 16s is actually an important game.
That's an important game.
It's like a final, right?
It's like a final.
It gives you a ticket
gives you
straight
a ticket
through to the
straight
final.
in.
So the boys want to win that one.
Yep.
So if we're going to support the youth, support all of them,
Support
but
them all.
definitely support that one. Sea Eagles and Panthers, and so whoever wins goes through.
Yep.
Whoever loses that game will play against who's the third?
The third place, the Bears.
The Bears. Okay, the following week, and whoever wins gets that week off.
Yeah, they'll be
Oh.
they'll be in. So
Good
yeah,
stuff.
it's a big match, guys. Under 16s. That's the first taste of the playoffs.
And then
And then our big blockbuster match, with the last match of the regular season at 4:30, we have the hosts, the Sea Eagles, coming off the 18-all draw, versus the Avachu Eels, who are running hot. Ooh, that's a blockbuster.
yeah, well, see, both teams are running off wins.
Yes.
And Sea Eagles will have a lot of confidence after that match, if they've got the belief that they can still be 16-0 down
Yes.
and come up with another 18 points and get a draw, whew, that's going to be a great match.
Great match, and looking forward to it. I can't believe it. Can they back up this week? That was a big match last week. Can they back up?
So good stuff. I've got one little gripe. We're not supposed to complain. We're not supposed to be negative.
Turn it up.
But
Here we
I
go,
got
here we go.
one little gripe, and that was Titikavika were great hosts. I thought they did a great job. I do have a little bit of experience when it comes to sort of emceeing and that kind of thing. And I think sometimes the MC gets confused with being a commentator.
Yes.
The MC's job is not to commentate. You don't commentate. You're just there to make announcements and things like that.
Yeah.
And in particular, when the kicker is kicking a goal or kicking a conversion, I believe that's a no MC time. The MC doesn't talk. There's no music. Everything goes down. It's important, bro. And look what happened. Tupapa missed 4 in a row, and they could make a complaint saying, "Hey, we were interference and stuff like that." Yeah. So anyway, that's my gripe of the week. If you're an MC of the rugby action, there's a time to speak and there's a time to not speak. Yeah. And a time to not speak is when you're doing the kicking and conversion. Let the guy concentrate. Let him kick the ball in peace. And it should be done on both sides, so then it's an even playing field. That's my gripe of the week. Sorry, bro. Just
might have to bring that in the gripe of the week segment.
Just had to let that off my chest, bro.
Very valid call.
Do you have one?
Yeah, that's a very valid call.
Maybe you want to add to it.
Sometimes the announcer becomes the commentator, and they were calling some plays during the game. And
all right, again, thank you, Mata. Always a pleasure, bro. Enjoy our catch up. It's like reliving the rugby league action. Please, there's one more week of what do you say? Regular season. Then we move off to the playoffs, and I understand it has been confirmed that it's all happening at the stadium.
All happening at the stadium. The next 3 weeks after this weekend, finals action. Big time.
All right, is that us?
That's us.
See you next week.
See you next week, guys.
See you in Muri. See you in Ngatangia, and enjoy the rugby.
Thank you.
Play league or what?
Never looked like this. Crowd goes wild. The crowd goes wild. They needed that. It's a good run. Good run. Being held down. They're all offside.
Play league or what?
Puts the winger